Liana and the Guardian of Roots. On the edge of a small village surrounded by mountains lived a brave girl named Liana. Her red hair and curious eyes made her stand out among the other children. Unlike them, she loved the forest more than the crowded alleys of the village. Whenever she entered the woods, she felt an unseen presence. Sometimes whispers drifted through the air, as if the trees themselves were speaking to her. One morning, heavy clouds and mist crept from the south. From the endless dark swamp no villager dared to mention. As Liana walked by the forest's edge, a deep voice rose from the earth. "Come closer, do not fear." Her heart trembled, yet curiosity guided her steps. She moved deeper, where the ground pulsed like a heartbeat, and the scent of wet soil filled the air. By the roots of an ancient tree, she saw him. A tall man, broad-shouldered, his skin etched with root-like patterns, his eyes gray and timeless. "Do not be afraid," he said. "I am the Guardian of Roots," Liana gasped, but quickly steadied herself. "The Guardian of Roots? Why appear now?" "Because the forest is in danger," he replied, "and it has chosen you. Creatures have awakened in the swamp. Only together can we protect what lives here." Her eyes brightened. "Then let's begin." The Guardian's laughter rumbled like the earth. He led her to the lake, teaching her to listen to the forest's heartbeat, to summon birds, and to call on roots for protection. That night, under a sky of stars, they sat by the moonlit water. "I feel as though the forest is smiling at me," she whispered. "Or perhaps it is testing you," he said softly. Suddenly a cry echoed from the south. The ground shook, and the trees shivered in warning. The Guardian's gaze darkened. "It has begun." Liana lifted her head, fearless. "And I am ready." Thus began her journey, a bond between girl and forest, and the first step into a destiny far greater than she had ever imagined.